Happy Friday. Here's a different way of cooking fish. It's like cooking a piece of fish in a sauce or in a soup. Now the reason for this recipe is I use the Thai gold green and red curry and I always have some left over in the jar, so I wanted to get a recipe to use it up. There's your hake. Get a bigger piece for the male in the house because men have more muscle. So you have your ingredients: cherry tomatoes, you have your chili pepper, onion, garlic, and your milk and your Thai gold. You're pretty much putting all of them into a saucepan in a tablespoon of olive oil, and you can leave them at a low heat and you can actually head back to your desk and do a little bit of work. So there's the Sadie's chicken broth going in. Now the Thai gold, the fat that's in, and that's a full fat coconut milk, they're short and medium chain fatty acids. They are good for you. There's very little carb in them. Look at that per 100 gram, and it's 160 in the whole tin. And guar gum that's used as a stabilizer in it is a really good fibre for the gut. Add it all in. Leave it on a low heat. Now I had a lime and lemongrass left over as well, so I added them. You're leaving that in a low heat, put the lid on, go back up, do a bit of work. Then when you're ready for lunch, come down and bring the saucepan back to a bubble, and that's your sauce done. Then get a separate frying pan. Put your hake in skin side up, and then use a ladle and ladle the sauce in, but don't cover the fish. There's the remainder of the sauce. Put the lid on that saucepan, and what you're doing is you're gently allowing the fish to cook. Okay, about 10 to 15 minutes. I had it at a 6. I think I even turned it down to a 5. How you'll know if the fish is cooked is the skin should peel away easily. If it doesn't, put the lid back on. And then when you can take the skin off easily, bin the skin. Okay, cook it for another small little bit when the skin is off. And then you can just spoon the sauce over the fish just to make sure it's fully cooked. Then you take the fish out of the pan and you serve it right side up in a large bowl plate like that. Ladle however much sauce you want over it. I divided the nutries by 4. And I must say the tomatoes were absolutely gorgeously sweet when you sort of bit into them. Nutries are good. The sauce per one serving is 5 carb, 3 fibre and 137 calorie. Then you add your amount of hake that you had separately into your app. And there's your ingredients for making the whole sauce. I mean, very, very easy to cook this lunch on a working day. Have a great weekend. Enjoy cooking.